Hey everybody, it's Andrea, and today we're going to look at my favorite subject in Pilates, lift, but with a little different spin. We're going to get upside down and try to have just as much lift as when we're right side up, which sometimes can be a little bit interesting. So one of the first places where you're going to learn this lift, where everyone pretty much learns the lift, is rolling like a ball. So it's just a minute of lift upside down that you're going to build that strength to stay tall, lifted, and in control for later exercises where you have to stay up there for a little longer. So let's look at that. So here you are in rolling like a ball, and the tendency for most people, myself included, especially if you have a hard time rolling or if you're a little stiff here, is that we sit up a little too high to balance ourselves, and we're essentially just kind of in the hips. There's not really any round shape that's going to let us roll in the back, so then we usually kind of like make a lot of noise as you roll on the mat. So what you can use to make this round shape better is actually the other end of your back, which is your seat. So if you can imagine that the end of your tailbone or the underneath part of your seat reaches toward your heels and kind of squeezes together and engages, it's going to put you a little bit, see how I kind of went back a little bit? It's going to naturally put you a little more precariously in your upper stomach and your low stomach. And if you keep pressing your heels together, that's going to really augment this as well. So let's say you got that cone on. So now your challenge is to keep that engagement and sustain it when you roll back and forth so that it doesn't go away. And therefore you roll. So, and you can tell it's kind of hard to talk and do this because it is a lot of action. So keep that working, and then imagine that you're going to reach your tailbone, which is going this way, up to the ceiling and kind of suspend it a little bit. So you're going to lift it up like you're going to hang it up there and then roll down. Whoops. Let's do it again. Hang it up there and roll back in. So that way you get a nice, smooth, and quiet roll. So listen to the difference. If I let it go, you can hear a little plop. Especially if I pull my legs down quickly. But if I use that engagement, it's a really nice, smooth, silent roll. Okay, so that's lift upside down number one. So the next lift upside down is another exercise. It's essentially the same exercise, except you now have long limbs instead of all curled up ones. So some of you might feel like this is a little easier because you get that illusion of length and lift because your legs are extended. So keep everything you did in rolling like a ball, point your tailbone to the ceiling, and come back up. Suspend and roll from the rib all the way to the tailbone. So this exercise is a little more challenging than rolling like a ball in some ways because you're kind of there for longer. Maybe there's a little bit different rhythm, a little different suspension. So how are you going to get that exercise to have that lift when you actually have to stay there for a really long time? Well, for that, we're actually going to seek some help from a Cadillac exercise. So to the Cadillac. So we're going to set up for the tower. You need a safety chain and a spring from below. So the tower is going to give us the lift upside down, give us some apparatus to help us get into the right muscles, and teach us things that we'll use then on the mat. As you lie back, just be careful you don't smack your head on the bar. That's never fun. Okay. So really reach into the bar and press the bar away. And then even when the bar is coming toward you, really push into the ball of the feet. You can do this for a little while, kind of just to familiarize yourself with pushing into the bar. And just keep trying to feel like it's not an ankle exercise, but that movement of your foot and ankle and lower body is connected, hello, into all of this. And if that huge stretch, by all means, have at it for a little while. So that was part one. You can do that a few times. And then when you end in this position, keep pushing the bar away, even though you're going to bend your knees, and you're going to keep your tailbone on the mat as much as you can. Oh, this is a very big stretch. Shakety, shakety, shakety. So you can do that sequence a few times, and then when you're ready, we're going to do the part that looks like the jackknife. So use your stomach, use your bottom, reach up, push into the bar as you bend, push into the bar as you reach. 3 times. And again, you're keeping your lift, you're using your bottom, and now push that bar away. Push the bar away. Keep pushing it. Don't let it push you. And then when you get all the way down, keep pushing into the bar and bend your knees. Let's do it again. So reach up, use your stomach, use your bottom, and then resist the bar and use your seat. Keep trying to make this a center of the body exercise, not a leg exercise. And then really reach to the bar. Pretend you're pushing it away and push it away. Keep doing that and you'll get a really nice, juicy reward in your back. And you can do it up to 3 times. And then keep reaching. Keep reaching so you've got long limbs, a seat that's working, a stomach that's in. And then take that last stretch if that feels nice. Oh. And then bring the bar down and slide out. So now we're going to take what you learned from the apparatus back to the mat to do the jackknife and the control balance. Yay! See you then. Okay, so now we're back on the mat, and we're going to take what we used on the Cadillac, and we're going to put it into a hard mat exercise, control balance. Control, balance, kind of says it all. So, remember what you did in the tower and how you were not letting the bar push you. So now you're going to create an imaginary push-through bar that you're going to reach one leg into at a time. Actually, let's back up. What am I thinking? Let's do the jackknife first because it's pretty much exactly the same descent as the tower. Sorry, jumping ahead, got really excited. So, if you have handles, if you don't have handles, all good. So, you can start here or you can start here. Let's go to the jackknife. And then push on your imaginary push-through bar. Push it away from you. Push it away from you. And you're still reaching your tailbone to the ceiling. And you're in control and charge as you come down. Let's do it again. Over, up. Find your push-through bar. Reach it away. Reach it away. Keep going up, 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 up as you go down. And then finish. So, again, you're up there a little longer. You have that image of the push-through bar to help you. And so, of course, now we're going to do it one side at a time. Thank you, Joe Pilates. What would us one-sided folk do without you? Okay, so control balance, you're going to be up here. So now, find your push-through bar with one foot. And then imagine that each foot has a push-through bar as you change your legs, because that's where the lift is going to want to sink. Yeah, so here you've got the ultimate in control. You have the lift from your seat, you have your back nice and tall and lifted, and you got to do stuff. Yeah, so again, no lift, lift. Reach your toes to that push-through bar. It'll help you get the lift. So, to recap, you can use your push-through bar to help you get the feeling of resistance coming down and to get into your muscles. And as you use the rolling like a ball and the rolling the other rolling exercise. Oh, Pilates, what have you done to my mind? The open leg rocker, they can help you to get it kind of a little bit at a time and work on sustaining it for harder exercises like control balance on the reformer, other exercises where you're kind of up there for a long time. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much. If you're not a subscriber, I've put the link below to subscribe to the blog so you'll not miss a post every week. And thank you so much for watching. Bye! Love you!